Now, let's watch this video. Let's see what the Fulani fundamentalists are doing in Kwara State. Now look at this. The question we need to ask, don't we have Christians in Ilorin? Is Ilorin a Muslim state? Is Ilorin not Nigeria? So now where it is the tolerance? These guys are saying that where there is Sharia, it does not affect non-believers. So what is this one now? You are pulling a billboard, Merry Christmas billboard. Look at the headline. Removal of Senator Saliu Mustafa's Christmas billboards reported across Ilorin. So you are removing a billboard and you say Islam is a religion of peace. And this is what we get from the so-called religion of peace. Would you see this in any Christian-dominated community? Would this happen to any Muslim? Would Christians not want Muslims to celebrate whatever they are celebrating, whether Salah or not? I've told you, when you go to countries like Afghanistan, Yemen, some of these guys that are defending Sharia in Southwest, some of these Yorubas that are defending Sharia in Southwest, most of them are not in Nigeria. Most of them are in the UK and in the US. You ask them one question: why don't you relocate to Yemen, Afghanistan, and Pakistan, where Sharia is prevalent? They cannot go there. They cannot go there and practice their Sharia. But instead, they are looking for liberal societies that is created by Christians to come and start spewing rubbish. So, Mr. Fanatic, Islamic fanatic, go and relocate to Afghanistan now, or go to Syria. Syria is even recognizing Christmas. Syria, the Al-Qaeda guy, the person in charge in Syria is recognizing Christmas. But in Ilorin, so-called Yoruba state or North Central state, I told you that Fulani, if they stamp their foot any place, it is hard for you to take them off. That's why in the southeast, we don't want to hear anything. People were praising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for creating ESN to chase these guys out of the forest. If you know what these guys are doing in the forest, the media can't report. Till now, they are based in the forest. They are moving slow. These guys are go-to. These guys are virus. Stubborn virus, these Fulani guys. Still, they are in the south. With all the pushbacks, they will not kill 1,000 of them. They will not. They will still continue forging ahead, coming, so that they don't care they die. To achieve that their Uthman Danfodio dream. They don't care. If not for ESN, only God knows the extent at which this guy will want to overrun the southeast. In Delta State, they are there. In Edo State, they are there. All this rail line here, you see people constructing from Abuja to Kaduna. They are there. All their own is dominate. Somebody said Islam will dominate the world. This one that is happening in Ilorin now. My question is, are there no Christians there? If you are preaching that Islam is a religion of peace, are there no Christians in that particular area? Of course, you can see the religion of peace. You can see it. I've said it, that the Southwest must be ready, because this is Arab money in play. These guys are being sponsored. I told you that Islam propagates itself economically, politically. How they win souls is by manipulation, by outright force. That's why you see the jihadist movement. They don't no people rarely get convinced or to join Islam. They make it a logical thing. They manipulate. They tell you one side of Islam. Some people, they have been deceived into becoming Muslims. They get into the religion. They looked at this Muhammad, a greatest prophet, doing this and that, and of course they will gaslight you now with different kind of explanation. They will gaslight you. You will not seem as if yourself, you are not okay. The way they are gaslighting you. Now you don't understand. Somebody is consummating 6-year, 9-year-old. Somebody is having 11 wives, sleeping with him. Somebody is doing this and that. They will be gaslighting you. Something you are seeing korokoro with your eyes about the Islam. Bloodshed, killings, wars upon wars. Immorality, up and down, from a prophet. People see these things and they leave. Look at what is happening in Ilorin today. And you think the Southwest will look at this thing and will take it lightly. They brought the thing down now. They brought the banner down. They say people there don't want it. So you now bring Sharia in Ibadan. And they start behaving. And in Ibadan you bring Sharia. You now be lying to us that it will not affect non-Muslims. It will not affect non-believers. Anywhere there's Sharia, anywhere the Islam step his foot and gain political control, their next target is to make sure that they make life unbearable for non-believers. Because that's the only way they convert. Arab money is going. These people are being sponsored to push this narrative in the South. They can only use money to influence. Most of our Igbo people now, they are joining Islam because of money. That's the only way Islam can thrive and survive. They use money to bring you in. If they have, for instance, Fulani dominates most positions in the North or in the National Assembly, and you want to become a senator, and they are the ones that appoint the INEC, and they tell you as an Igbo person, if you want to become governor, we can back you. We'll make you governor. Don't worry, but you need to meet some conditions. Yes, we need to sign, bring Sharia into the Southeast, create a space for our Fulani people in the Southeast, let them marry, let them have a community of their own, give them chance to enter the bush. We are not going to stop you. We just want to feed our cows. The lies and manipulation. We just want to feed our cows. Before you know it now, you'll tell that man, convert. If you convert, we'll give you more. Your second term, you have political relevance. We make sure that you have political relevance. Fulani, minute tribe in Nigeria, promising an Igbo man, whose population, if you really want to count the number of Igbos in Nigeria, you'll be shocked. In every state, they are amongst 1, 2, 3, 4. They are amongst the first to fourth biggest tribe in population, largest tribe in population. A Fulani, because he sees government, he's in the army, he's in this and that, they'll come and promise you. That's the only way they bring people to Islam. They force you. How did they conquer the Hausas? Was it by coming there to preach? They're small, they will kill us. They'll say, this your Saraki is a kafir. Allah said this, Allah said that. Kill him. Nobody like Allah. They'll do all those kind of gaslighting moves. You go see, you go clear for your eyes. Before you know, they don't enter everywhere. They take over everywhere and say you must give your life. You must convert. If you want to you must convert. That's why anytime somebody converts to Islam, they always post it on social media. They always advertise it. I don't know why. So this thing that is happening in Kwara, I know it's not going to happen in Lagos, but these guys have an agenda. I've said it before. I've exposed their agenda. They want to bring stability in the Southwest. They are attacking Tinubu. They are looking for ways. They are having sleepless nights. They are looking for different ways whereby they can be hitting the guy, Tinubu, left, right, and center. That is what they have planned to do. And they don't care. They don't care. I pity for those that are being sponsored by these extremists. The South is a liberal society. We are a secular country. Nobody brings in Sharia. So these guys were now citing UK. UK has Sharia. UK has Sharia. My brother. You see, UK has a problem. And they have realized that problem. You see, the other time these Sharia people were rising and saying one or two things, that we must have Sharia in these communities. The real Britons, the real citizens of the United Kingdom are coming out to say that these people should go. They are becoming a problem. So you don't point to the Sharia councils, because they're not Sharia courts, they are councils. A council is different from a court. You don't point to the Sharia councils in UK using that as an excuse for you to have Sharia in the southwest. Lie. Sharia court, lie. That one you say is for Muslims. That one we know is a lie already. Don't come and bring that one is a lie. Don't tell us that one. This is an example. Ilorin. There are Christians in Ilorin, but the Muslims there are saying that we don't want it. What about the Christians? This is a place whereby we have Sharia councils. What about the Christians? You are not respecting the rights. You don't tolerate the religion of other people because there's Sharia. And you are coming to tell us that it does not affect non-believers. The people that are non-believers that banner is meant for, why don't you why is it affecting them? Can you answer that question? And you are pointing us to UK that is predominantly Christian, UK that is liberal. You people, all these guys that are bringing in Sharia in the UK, they ran away from their country. Their so-called Sharia infested country, they ran away from whether Afghanistan, Pakistan, all these stand. They ran away and they came and they got shelter in the United Kingdom. And they brought that thing that is destroying their country. They brought it to the United Kingdom. The government of the day knows that they have made a mistake. So very soon, those Sharia whatever will be dished out. This narrative that is being pushed on social media, these guys are watching now. On Twitter, people are watching. In Nigeria, people are pushing back against Sharia. You know that the next government that is coming on board will consider banning these Sharia councils in UK because it's not synonymous with the UK. They were banning and stopping people from you are an immigrant from another country. You come to a country and now telling the indigenous on how to live in their own country. You are fighting the government. I told you, these immigrants come into UK, small, they enter mayor, they enter different, they populate themselves in one place. They started pushing for the right, like our Muslims, we need our this, we need our that, we need our this, we need our that. Give us our respect us and give us our Sharia court. That's what they will tell you. They are in a community, Christians are there, please respect us, give us our Sharia court. They give them their Sharia court. They will be looking. After they have gotten their Sharia court, please, we are pushing that these people, what they are doing is against our belief. They have left their Sharia courts and they are now focusing on what people are doing. During Ramadan, some of these fanatics, Islamic fanatics, during Ramadan, somebody else is eating beside them. They are angry. This is what they are telling you, that it does not have. They are angry. Some people have been attacked because in the north, some people were eating and selling food during Ramadan. And those ones that are coming to defend, they don't have anything to say. They are quiet. My brother, so far, for the fact that you have Sharia councils in the UK, does not give you the impetus of bringing that into Nigeria. Nigeria is the Southwest is different from the UK. The UK just allowed you, and they are going to cut your wings very soon. They are going to send you out. In the United States, Texas, in the United States, America, they are banning Sharia. They are banning it. Okay, Sharia practice in the UK and Sharia practice in Zamfara, are they the same? Have you seen them cut anybody's hand or this? So this, whoever, Dr. Shakira, that is saying that you can call, if you can allow Sharia, what about the Southwest? Bring it to the Southwest. We know you are sponsored. You are sponsoring people. Bring it to the Southwest. You think the Sharia they are practicing, the Sharia in the UK is is in their constitution? You know Sharia is in the Nigerian constitution. It allows for the Muslim whatever. It's not in their constitution. The British government can come one day and chase all of you out within 1 week. You leave your Sharia countries. Since Sharia is from Allah, it's for betterment of mankind. Why don't that same Sharia bring development to this region? Instead, you can't stay in your regions. You go to places like America. This conversation is going to continue because this recent video in Ilorin is sending a message that these people, they don't rest, they have an agenda. That is the clear message of the whole thing. These people have an agenda and they will stop at anything to make sure that this agenda. I tell you, these guys will stop at anything to make sure this agenda. Meanwhile, this is somebody saying on Twitter, meanwhile, the people who handed you the region have Christmas decorations all over their big cities. for those that are removing banners in Ilorin, a Yoruba state, a southwest state that is converted to North Central, this headquarters of Islam, if the current one is Syria, they have Christmas decorations all over their city. You are quick to point to UK, but this is what is happening in Ilorin. You don't want decorations in Ilorin. The people that gave you the religion, the headquarters of the religion, they have decorations, but your own is to bring down decorations. Do you see how sensible you are? Do you see, say you get sense where the people that gave you the religion, they are putting Christmas celebration, wishing people Merry Christmas, bringing out holiday as a country. They are a Muslim country. This one is, we are in a secular country. This is not a Muslim country. This is a secular country. You are doing this in a secular country. Why the Muslim country they are putting decorations here and there. But look at what is happening in Ilorin. Because some Muslims, I said it before, the kind of Islam people practice in the north is devilish. It does not say well about the religion at all. Look at Saudi, how modern they are. Look at what they are doing. Look at development, progress. How can a religion just be bloodthirsty, just make people uncomfortable because they are practicing? I don't know. How can they just be bent on making people uncomfortable? When you want to make your regions associated to Sharia law and Islam, you should recall how Europe and America will give you people passports, as there are now riots, and there are also calls to send Muslim extremists out of the country. Anyway you habit these people, they must cause problem and wahala. They must cause problem. Now there are calls in Europe and in America that they should send these people backward. This backward system of religion, you people have not gotten over it. See, you cannot rely on what is being said by somebody many years ago. It does not align with the realities of now. Most of the things that are being taught by the prophet does not align with the realities of now. There needs to be an upgrade. The television we are using those days, the computers we are using those days, there is an upgrade. Imagine you are using that computer now. People will be ahead of you. People have gone ahead. Upgrade the religion, put finishing touches to religion, because I believe that you can do so. Why I bring this archaic level of reasoning? Boko Haram against Western civilization. It is the Western civilization that brought most of the inventions you have. America is handling some Boko Haram economy. You cannot even fight your wars in your bandits in northern Nigeria. You need Europe, you need the West to come and help you fight and train your fighters. They are coming out to say one or two things. See, it is eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. We should not sleep and see these people come and denigrate the South, because they have a political agenda, not just the religious agenda. They want to destabilize the South, and everybody's eyes will be opened, because this man Tinubu has his attempt is to destroy the cabal. He wants to create for himself a cabal. He wants to be a cabal. He's already a cabal for his normal 4 years old. He's a cabal now, but these guys are fighting back. Their grip on Nigeria should be loosened. If they like, let them pull that banner in the southwest, in Kwara. They can only do it in Kwara because Yoruba will allow it in Kwara. They should come to the east now. If the Muslim put up any banner in the east, nobody's bringing it down. Nobody. You will just start one day and you start looking for trouble up and down. Look at any Christian community. You have minority Muslims. They are doing their religion peacefully. But a Christian in a populated Muslim community will be afraid to carry out their religion, because every now and then they'll be getting threats. Look at these two. Which one is religion of peace? I've asked this question before. A Muslim-dominated community, a small portion of Christians, they always are worshiping their God under fear. They might be attacked. But a Christian community, small portion of Muslims, those ones, they will sleep and close and sleep and go. Nothing will happen to them. There are examples. Christians in Muslim-dominated countries find it difficult. Most of them are going underground. But we have Muslims in Christian-dominated countries going about their various activities. Nobody's harassing them. Which one now is religion of peace? All the terrorism in the world, all the terrorist enclaves in the world, Muslims. Which one now is the religion of peace? How long will you see that Nigerians, Africans, the world, they have seen you for who you are? We are not saying the religion is bad. Look at how other people are practicing religion. Your own is just backward, maybe because maybe that's how Nigeria is. Anything that is being done in Nigeria is backward. So there should be an apology to the Christians in Ilorin. If not, you see, you started something that you will not be able to finish. You think that because Jesus preached tolerance, there is a time that the kingdom of heaven will suffer violence for it to establish itself on earth, and the violent will take it by force. That's what the Bible says. We have not activated that part of the Bible, whereby Jesus went into the temple and cleared many people, and they were shocked that can Jesus do this thing? You are pushing Christians to the wall. You are using diplomacy to follow you, and you are bringing your normal violence, because when there's Islam, there's always violence. I've asked you, would a Christian do this thing they are doing, this billboard they are removing? Would a Christian do it? I've asked the question. Nobody's answering me. Would a Christian follow the same path? This thing you are doing, would a Christian do it? Of course not, they will not do it. But yet, it's been done by Muslims, and they come tomorrow and say, they will first say, Islam is a religion of peace. And the next one will say, Islam will dominate the world. What is dominance? Somebody told me that it is inferiority complex. These Islamic people, they cannot survive without calling out Christians and calling out the name of Jesus Christ. Remind you, Jesus Christ is not in the Quran. Isa, you can interpret Isa as Jesus. The Quran was taken, most of the things written in the Quran was taken from the Bible. So we are the one that have the original Jesus. Jesus is an Israelite, he's a Jew. He's not of Ishmael. You people are different people entirely. So I don't know where you get it. Without Jesus Christ, these people will not want to trend. But we know we got you. Don't worry, continue. We are looking, we are watching. But this narrative would never, ever, ever fly.